Hi, I'm Troy from Studio 33 Guitar, and today we're learning how to play Holy by Justin Bieber. This is a great sounding song from Justin Bieber. It focuses pretty heavily on the piano, but I'm going to show you how to play it on the acoustic guitar. It's pretty simple to play. It only has 4 chords throughout the entire song. Now the tricky part about this one is the timing of the chords. So make sure that you stay until the end so you see exactly how these chords are played together, because it's a little different than you might expect. In order to play this song in the original key, you will need to have a guitar capo. If you don't have one, you can order one on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description to the one that I use. And as always, you can print off a free PDF chord chart of this song from my website, studio33guitar.com. If you print that off, it'll make it a little easier to follow along. So let's zoom in on the neck and have a look at how to play Holy by Justin Bieber. As I mentioned, you will need a guitar capo for this song, and you'll put that on the 6th fret. Now this song is in the key of F sharp, but because we're playing with a capo, these chords are going to be more like we're playing in the key of C. I'll show you the timing and the strumming for the chords, but first let's just run through the 4 chords that you're going to need. So the first chord that we're going to use is going to be a C major chord shape. Now, like I said with the capo, this technically is an F sharp chord, but we're going to call it a C chord because that's what it looks like, and that'll make it a little bit easier. A typical C chord shape looks like this. You've got your ring finger on the 3rd fret, your middle finger on the 2nd fret below that. You're going to skip the next string, and then your index finger is going to be on the 1st fret of the B string. And that gives you the C major chord, and you're just playing from the A string down, so you're not playing that low E string. And this next chord can be thought of a couple of different ways, but I'm going to refer to it as a G over B chord. Now the nice thing is it's a really easy change from this C major. All we're going to do is raise our middle finger up 1 string and then take our ring finger off. We're going to leave our index finger where it is. And we're still going to play from the A string down. And that's going to sound like this. The next chord is an A minor chord. And for this one, all we're going to do is move our middle finger back down to where it was and put our ring finger directly below that. Our index finger is still going to stay in that same spot. And that gives us an A minor chord. And the last chord that we need is an F major chord. Now there's a bunch of different ways you can play an F major. I think for this song, the best way to do it is like this. We're going to put our ring finger back up where it was for that C major chord. We're going to put our pinky finger directly below that. And then we're going to move our middle finger just down 1 string from where it was. And that's going to give us an F major chord. Now for this F major, what I typically do is use my index finger just to lay down a little bit on that high E string to keep it from ringing. We don't really want that string in the chord. And those are the only 4 chords that you need for the entire song. Now let's take a look at the timing of how we play them. Timing of these chord changes is a little bit different than what you might be expecting. So first we need to realize how we count the timing of the song. Normally when we're counting the tempo of a song, we would count 1, 2, 3, 4. For this song, we're going to count 8th notes. And so that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The first chord is going to come in on the 1, but the second chord is going to come in on and after 2. Let me show you what that's like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And the next 2 chords go the same way. The A minor starts on that 1, and then the F comes in on the and after 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all 4 chords together would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For the first part of the song, the intro and the verse, the piano is basically playing those chords 1 time each. So it will be similar to that, where you're just going to strum 1 time for each chord. At the end of the verse, there's a bar where there's no music at all, and then he plays the F chord 3 times like this. And then it goes into the chorus. Now the chorus has the same 4 chords in the same order, but the strumming is just a little bit different. So let's take a look at that. The timing of the chord changes is the same, but there's a couple of extra strums. That's going to sound like this. So now we're adding an upstroke on the and after 1. So for those first 2 chords, it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now remember, on those upstrokes, you just want to try and get these top 1 or 2 strings. For the next chord, the A minor, we're going to be strumming again on the and after 1, but it's going to be a down strum this time instead of an up strum. So that's going to look like this. And then that F comes in at that same spot, the and after 2. So together that looks like this. And after the chorus, you go back to the verse and you play it exactly the same way as you did the first time through. If you have any requests for any other songs that you'd like me to teach, then please leave a comment down below. And if you like this lesson, then please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.